Hello and welcome back to Tharek Plays Blood Bowl 2 today with our Nurgle team. So, let's go take a look. How did the last match go again? Oh yeah, we won that one, luckily. I wasn't quite sure. It's with the delays and all that stuff, it's always, it's sometimes hard to remember how the previous match went. But didn't we lose players or something like that? Either way, I went ahead and bought 2 new rotters. Just to bring our numbers back up. The kills haven't been coming in as steadily as I would have liked. So far we've only killed 2 players, I believe, in the first rotter that we would have gotten. I didn't notice and didn't accept. And Kronos here obviously is our second rotter that we gained that way. But yeah, we have Anthrax and Cholera back, so I will at least have 12 players for this match, which does increase our team value again. So that's a bit of a downside there. But we'll have to wait and see what we will face off against today. So let's just try to find an opponent, and it's almost 3 minutes, so as always, see you in a bit. And here we go. So we've got 1850 Necromantic. That could be quite bad. It'll depend on whether or not he's got a Mighty Blow Werewolf or 2. If not, hopefully we'll be fine. But we'll see in a moment here, once we get to our inducement phase. Oh boy, I am a little bit worried though, as always when I play my Necromantic team, because I always feel like I'm a little bit at a disadvantage because of my weird level ups, but I don't know if that's actually still the case. I mean, we've lost a little bit of team value again because of losing some players a while back against that other Nurgle team. Maybe I should have stuck with 12 players, which would have meant just 11 for this match, though. That's why I decided to go for 13, by the way. Again, so that I have 12 players for now. I'm assuming that that's going to sort itself out. And I'm not sure if Nurgle is supposed to play with 12 or 13 players, usually. 13 is a little bit on the safer side, but because we're bashy, it might also not be that necessary. But we've got a decent amount of ammo value 8, so we can expect to at least be down a little bit always. But Nurgle tend to be quite bloaty already, since they need their big guy, and all the players are pretty expensive with the Pestigors and all that stuff. They're not cheap players, so that's why with the 3 rerolls and 13 players, our team value is going to be high. And I'm not sure if I can cut corners somewhere, if I can afford to cut corners somewhere as well. It's not only that if we should, but also if we can afford to right now. So we've got 80k in petty cash, which means we probably won't do much. He does not have Mighty Blow Werewolves. Those werewolves look super weird to begin with. So first of all, his team value should be lower. He's got 6 too many coach assistants and cheerleaders. That alone is 120 team value that he has too much. So that means his team value should be 1730. You could also subtract 1 reroll, which would subtract another 70k from that. So this team is not nearly as bad as I thought it might be, at least in terms of skills. Let's look at his statistics. Okay, he's lost more than he's won. That works. It looks like he's a newer player as well, with that level 15, but it's not always a guarantee. So we've got Dodge and Dump Off. Yeah, this is a weird team. I'm assuming I'm gonna be assuming that he's a newer player right now. Because those skill choices are very, very weird and not good in a lot of areas. So Sure Hands on a Werewolf is just... no, don't. Jump Up Dauntless is fine-ish, but still not that good. We've got 1 Mighty Blow White with Guard, another unskilled one. We've got 1 Flesh Golem. Where's the second one? Down there. So we've got 1 with Block here. We've got a Kick Block Zombie, that's fine. We've got a Ghoul with a Niggling injury. No block yet. Sure Hands and Catch. This guy's gonna be a good potential to get players. He also has 14 players. That's 1 too many as well, I think. And then a little bit of... lots of block zombies. So he's got a lot of blocking skills, which could be helpful for him. He has 2 tackle players, which is going to be annoying against our dodge, maybe. But I'm not as worried as I went out to be. So I'm just going to go with the 1 Babe and not spend our own money in case we lose a player. We don't want to be there. I could have gone for a second Babe, or instead of the Babe, I could have gone for an extra reroll or a bribe or something like that. But that would have left us with just 20k of our own money. And if we lose somebody, it's at least not guaranteed that we will be able to replace him. Now with the 40k, our chances are quite a bit better. He still has claw on those things, on those werewolves. And he still has mighty blow on that white. And I mean, even those skills obviously are no guarantee, and he can destroy us without those as well. But they help his case, of course. But right now, I think we might have a good shot here. Just looking at comparing our teams, my team is a lot more destructive. I should be able to deal a lot more damage to his team than he should be to mine. And we've got the more solid build, probably. But that's not always a guarantee, of course, so we'll have to wait and see. We also have to wait and see what he decides to choose, because right now it looks like he's going through the actual starting animations. I always skip those, as we know. And I'm starting to question if I should even keep the animations on armor breaks and touchdowns in there, because I always tend to skip those as well by now. Well, not always, but sometimes. At least everything but the armor breaks, I think, basically I skip by now. And then I always get confused by things like piling on and sidestep when there doesn't when there's during the animation there's no text. It means there's a stun, but in terms of when a different skill is involved, that's not always true, of course. Do we? No, we keep the dirty player on the pitch. And I get to set up in defense, which means I can't really outbash him here. I'm asking myself if I want to set up Hepatitis A on the line of scrimmage or not, because he can definitely knock him down. So I kind of feel like we might not want to do that, or if we do that, we want to go in there in force, but he's going to be able to knock us down. So I think, unfortunately, I'm still going to expose Rabies here, since he's already on our list of Pestigores to maybe not make the cut. If we continue along with this, it seems like the decent thing to do. And then, do we want to... I guess we want to close this down against him if we get the chance, which means we will set up along these lines. Yeah, let's have the dodge guys up front. The tackle, of course, could cause us a bit of a headache, but that's something we will have to accept, and I'm willing to accept here, basically. So this is the setup that we're going for. He can't surf us, he can't easily get past us down here since strength 4. If he wants to put somebody deep, I doubt it, but he might be playing it a bit weird if he's an inexperienced player. So we have to expect some less than ideal moves maybe, but if they work, they could cause us issues, so I need to set up safely still. So yeah, let's go with this and see what he ends up doing there. So yeah, where was I before we were there? I don't remember. So we've got Fame, I think. Yeah, we probably have 2 Fame as well, don't we? Yeah. Because, so if you're not familiar with the Fame rule, the rule is if you have more Fame than your opponent, I believe it's just simple as that, you get 1 Fame. If you have the same amount of fans, it's not Fame, it's fans, it's so you roll 2d6 and add your fan factor. So in my case that would be 10, in his case that would be 1. I think if we have the same, we both get a Fame. A point in Fame. If one player has more than the other, they get 1 Fame. If one player has more than double, or just it starts at double or more than double, I'm not sure. So if it's either, for example, if he were to have 2, which is the lowest that you can have, I'm not sure if we would get 2 Fame at 4 or at or at 5, basically. But we do have more than double by a very big margin there. Oh, both teams lose a turn. Very short kick as well. And a touchback. Okay, well, that happens. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that, but it doesn't matter too much. But basically, that's why he has 0 Fame and we have 2. And some kickoff events obviously get influenced by Fame, so it's nice that we have the bonus there. Good, start things out with a push, and he's going for straight blocks. That's a good indicator already. He's not maximizing his block potential there. He could be getting more than this. And no, this is a block zombie, that's fine. So he's gonna get a 2-die block there, but it's only 1 block against rabies. It's not the end of the world. So let's see what's gonna happen. And he's not following any of these, that's fine. Yeah, so one thing I would like to talk about is now how we're going to progress with the Nurgle team. This is now match 21 or 22 or so, I believe, and I've been talking about it in the past a few weeks ago about how I want to continue with Nurgle and what we're going to do with them in terms of streaming Nurgle matches and recording stuff for YouTube, because the split between in Blood Bowl right now is that I'm recording Nurgle just for YouTube. Trying to decide what to do here, because the way he set this guy up, I can't blitz him. I'm gonna get back to that point in a moment. And he has dodge, both of which... Well, no, I can actually get a 2-die there because we blitz with strength 4, so that works. So let's see about this. I think I'm gonna try to be a teensy bit annoying here. I know that he's most likely going to go this way, but I'm gonna go blitz over here. So I hope that this will turn out to be okay for us. Yeah, and I'm just going in force right now with ours to try and make this decent in that area. So now we have a very good strength 4 core here that he can't do much about. And then we are going to go attack over on this side. Get the knockdown, nice, that's good. Let's see, no armor break. Which is also fine though. Yes, and then he's gonna go right there. Let's bring him through. I just want to put some pressure on the guy back there and see what that's going to end up bringing us. Let's see, yeah. I'm gonna pull Hepatitis B into the middle here, just so that we have this. So we've got the solid screen here that he can't do much about, complete with frenzy traps. Not that he can really do much, but I want to see where he's going first. So we're just screening here and just going in over there, and we'll have to wait and see what he ends up doing with this. So yeah. As I said, I'm thinking about how to continue with the Nurgle team here in terms of recording and stuff like that. So as you all know or might know, when I record when I play my Twitch Blood Bowl matches, I always do that on Sundays, and I usually go for 3 matches, and that's it. Right now, I'm trying to get out 3 to 4 matches per week on YouTube. No, what? That was a misclick, I assume. The 6+ roll. So, down he goes. Ooh, boy. I hope we're not gonna get a concede here, but I think it is conceivable, pun basically intended, that could happen. I'm tempted, because we've got a bunch of options here. So let's start with this one. It's a little bit risky because I don't have block, and he does, but it does yield a very nice assist for us, which we want right now. Which is going to open up a path to this guy up there. Possibly, once again. So I'm gonna go with another block here. That works. Very, very nice. So the werewolf, I think we'll have to wait, maybe. Let's see if he uses stand firm or not. Because now we need to block this guy away, and if we do, we get an open path to blitz him. Which we otherwise would not. And I don't really want to dodge him. Well, we could. But why risk it if we don't have to? So let's see about that Beast of Nurgle. Ah, okay, bummer. But we still have a second chance, but if we had only gotten a push would have been good enough there. So I tried to go with that first. Now we have to do this, and I can't push him there, which I would like more. But we do have to push him back here, which means we'll just disengage for now. And that way, first of all, we'll gain an assist there. I know I could have fouled, but I'm okay with not doing that right now. And I just want to make this a little bit more efficient, which is why we take away this assist. So that we can easier blitz him back there. Oh, there we go. Armor break. And he does have a niggling. Doesn't come into effect, though. He would be nice to pick up the ball, but right now he really can't. I won't pick up the ball here. What we will do, though, is... bring him... No, that's GFI, which means we'll bring him over to here. And then go for a block with him, because we just want to disable the werewolf, which works somewhat. I mean, the wrestler's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. This is... Okay, they also have strength 4, which means this is fine. And then we can bring him into here just to keep him from moving and give ourselves a 2-die block there. And then I can do this. Oh, double skulls. Okay, so no movement is fine by us, more or less. He has only one player that he can really move. Well, 2. This guy that got knocked down as well as this zombie, so not a whole lot. So yeah, let's get back to things. So what I already announced was that I want to get rid of this divide, basically, between recording Blood Bowl with the Nurgle team, because I started out that way and I didn't want to start mixing things right away, and just streaming on Twitch right now. And what I'm thinking about is, so let's go through my recording here. Usually I stream Blood Bowl 2 on Sundays, as you know. The Nurgle match I record on Saturday mornings usually, so the day before that. I want to do more Twitch streaming anyways, in other games outside of Blood Bowl 2 as well, so I'm trying to figure out how to balance everything out. Okay, let's see. He gets a stun against us. So that leads me to how do we do that, and at some point I will have to either just stop recording Nurgle altogether or try to incorporate this into our regular streaming schedule, basically. I'm not sure if it's always going to work out, but and I'm also trying to find the cutoff. Oh yeah, well that works. No, we've got the tentacles there, so that's lovely, but he could still dodge away, and he does have a dodge reroll at least. It's a good move. I think it's probably the best move that he has. He's covering his tracks. That 1-die was an unnecessary risk. It doesn't change much there, but... yeah. Well, it's not good for him in any way, shape, or form. So let's see. Which means basically, I think what I'm going to do, I might do 1 or 2 more weeks of Nurgle matches, just playing them. I'm not sure there, though. I'm gonna have to see how I feel about it next week, basically. There we go. He gets back to the ball and picks it up as well. So that's good. For him, not for us, of course. Also means right now, blitzing the ball carrier will be difficult again and unlikely to happen. But we'll have to wait and see about the rest. So how do we start with these? Because this is actually not the best setup for us. The assists are not ideal. Down here as well. I could just stand him up and block. But I'm tempted to blitz with him. To bring him up here. We could be doing something else instead though, so I think let's do this and hope that that works out. Not ideal. Not sure why I put the emphasis that way, but that's okay, I guess. Okay, sure. So I need the assist removal first. I'm not going to put pressure there too much right now. And of course I roll the GFI 1. So we go down to 1 reroll. Let's hope we don't roll a double one, though. Thank you. Okay, we need to make this a little bit better for us. We are weak over there, but we can hopefully change that a bit. Yeah, let's follow. We need to try and strengthen our positioning over there. So since I can't do much over here right now, probably the best next thing would be the Beast of Nurgle block, which obviously has to end in a stupidity check now. Well, in a 1. Let's see. Just pushes. We don't want him dodging down in this direction, which is why I'm not going to try and put him over there right now. This would be a 2-die as well, and I think that is the best block that we have available to us right now. We have no block skills left here, but if we do this and it works, we free up Rabies, who can then go on to blitz somewhere useful. Or I could blitz with him and put myself next to the ball carrier again, but I think we need to start with this one and just hope that the block die don't screw us, which they do. So that's kind of a bummer, because now all I have left is 1 die, since I have a complete absence of... We have a complete absence of guard. Oh, ammo break, come on. Give me something good here. Just a stun. Still good, just not quite as good as I would have liked it. So now I could get myself an additional block here, or I could go into the ball carrier and be annoying there. Which I think is what we'll do instead. And we are just not going to risk any of these, which will give him a little bit of extra against us, but it's gonna divert his attention back here a little bit more. And he still can't really save himself into a cagey position. So this should be okay. So yeah, let's finish the thought, because I've been hung up on that for a long time. Basically, what this is going to boil down to, I can't guarantee that I will just continue to get the regular Nurgle match out. So right now, I think I'm going to keep this going for another week or 2, and then we are going to, since I'm going to stream more anyways, I'm going to try to do a little bit more Blood Bowl as well. And I might do a little bit more Nurgle there as well, but I can't always guarantee it. So basically, I'm gonna go from trying to stream, or from always streaming on Sundays, I'm gonna try to always include... good. That's not a knockdown. Well, no, it would have been. Ooh, because we wrestle, and now he's dodging, but he rerolled. Yeah, so I'm gonna start possibly streaming on Saturdays as well, when I can always make it work. And I'm gonna, if I feel about it, I feel like it pretty much. We are going to start with a Blood Bowl match, and that might be Nurgle. It won't always be though. But I'm also going to include Nurgle for my Sunday streams from that on out, basically, and allow people to vote on them and get them in there so that they can. Ooh, no, don't do that, Dodge. To get them to maybe we'll get to see Nurgle there as well, so we'll just add them to the rotation. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. So I hope you guys can understand why I'm doing this, and that you can agree somewhat with my decision to do so. I know that in this closed environment, basically on YouTube, when I'm just recording for myself and there's nobody listening and I don't have to pay attention to chat and stuff like that, my explanation, commentary and all that is better. I'm aware of that. My god, he's really going for him. Finally got the knockdown there as well. Let's see if his persistence is gonna help him a lot there. I hope not, but we'll see. So yeah, that's basically the entirety of this right now, and all I pretty much wanted to address there. So there will be changes regarding the last remaining bastion of me playing Blood Bowl outside of Twitch. I really enjoy that. It's a lot of fun. It's just if I can put it into words, basically, you can say it's a lot more engaging in that area. Since there's on high times I get 30 or more viewers that are actually watching, while on YouTube, if you want to put it in statistics, statistically speaking, I think about 15 people or something like that. Sometimes more, sometimes less. people actually watch my Blood Bowl matches here. It depends on the team and the opponent and all that stuff. So it's a mix. On Twitch, there's just a lot more direct engagement, and it's a lot of fun. It's really nice. So I hope you guys can understand why I am considering this change and why I want to do all of that, basically. Oh, maybe I should have kept them separate. I want the scatter over there. That is also nice, but we keep getting just stuns. I don't want the scatter down here, though. I also don't want the scatter right there. That's not okay. Which means now we'll have to try and get a player onto the ball to try and get a better scatter. Finally, a KO. Still no injury. Would have liked an injury on Hepatitis E. Could it just... Really? I mean, it's awesome that he caught the ball. Assuming I can get him to score this one. Okay, so next things... Next. I need somebody next to the beast, which in this case means we're going to pull him back. Now we're going to try to blitz with the beast, which hopefully will work out in our favor. Just trying to get in there. That works. I have block. He does not. Come on. Nope, just nothing. And let's do the GFI as well, in the hopes that it does not fail, which it instantly does, of course, as always. So we won't reroll this one. It's the last reroll. We really can't afford to right now. And then we stun ourselves. But I wanted the assist to get a 2-die here, which would have allowed us to then free him up to get a 2-die there. So that was the entire chain of events there that I planned out. It just... Nope. Not possible. So it's unlikely that we're going to get to score with him. I hope he doesn't get a knockdown. He doesn't have a good block against him. These guys are doing wonders there for our chances. I mean, if he stands him up... Now this is a 1-die, I believe. He gets... No, he doesn't get an assist there. It's still a 2-die against, because we still have this assist here. We'll see, we'll see. But I need the GFIs left over to move him. But I might have to try and go for a handoff on Pneumonia or something like that. And if he gets knocked down, things change, obviously. We'll see, though. We'll see, though. He might try to get a tackle blitz against me to negate my... my chances there. All of that doesn't really help him that much, though. Is he trying to chain push? Not sure if that's going to help him. I'm not sure if he's seeing something that I'm not right now. Yeah, no, that does not help him right now. Double skulls doesn't help him either. That's his last reroll gone. My god. His dice rolls have been pretty bad in some areas here, that's for sure. The way he pushed this guy around a lot now, and with this adding on to all of this. Yeah. So we'll see. What we could do is to give YouTube some decision factor here as well. If I do my Saturday streams and we start up with a Blood Bowl stream or a Blood Bowl match, maybe I can let you guys decide what I play there. I know that, for example, TJ is a very big fan of Skaven and has asked me to play more Skaven on stream if I get the chance, basically. And I really like my Skaven team as well, so I have no issue following that. But usually on Sundays, I start with an Elven Union match, since they are my favorite team. And then I follow things up by letting the viewers vote on the other teams, which is where I'm going to include Nurgle, basically, in the later weeks now as well. Once we make the switch from YouTube to recording on them on Twitch as well. My god, he's getting good 1-die blocks right now. He needs them, but... Still, how the hell am I supposed to get this guy out of here now? Especially with all of this going on, so this knockdown needs to happen. It doesn't, but a push, technically speaking, is good enough. And I need to disengage because we need the assist right now. And even then, moving all of this out of the way is just... kind of a bummer right now. Meh, not really happy here. Let's see. That doesn't help. Just trying to figure out how to play this one. So we've got all of these covered. So if we bring him to there, that's gonna remove this one. That's the last one that we were missing, which means this is now a 2-die block. Which is part of what we need. We might want this one more, though. And that's where we definitely need the knockdown. But what I could do is blitz this, which would just be a 1-die, though. But it would allow me to chain push these, which we could not do otherwise right now. But I probably want to blitz here to make this a 2-die. So sure, let's go for this block first. We get the knockdown. Oh no, I think I might have made a small mistake there, but we'll see in a moment. I'm also running out of time, so I need to get this done quickly, and we also need the knockdown here, which we don't get, so that's just horrible. That basically means we can't do this now. And then we roll double skulls. Wow, okay. That's horrible. So he actually still has a chance to score. He has no right to have a chance, but yeah. The way all of this... That scatter, with him, I'm not happy with the scatter at all. It's just meh. Not good at all. Not good at all. At least this is still a pretty big back and forth where he's gonna have a hard time to get to the ball himself, I hope. Well, actually, it's not that hard. All he needs to do is remove one tackle zone. Him screwing up that GFI and all that stuff. Why would you ever consider something like that? But if he gets the ball on this guy this round, he can definitely still score. I mean, he's in turn 7. But we're both out of rerolls now. It's extremely unlikely that I'm going to score now. He still has a chance. So let's hope that he can't make it work. He does start things with the right block, though. He gets a POW against pneumonia instantly, which is just not acceptable. So yeah, he needs to knock him down, which is gonna be at least a little bit rough. No, he can easily get a 2-die there. Why? Why? He needed to block him, then use the ghoul to pick up the ball, which with him gone, there would have been nothing left. So he could have just moved in the web, could have just done a handoff. Now he makes the pickup, which means he's probably still going to score. Since I most likely won't be able to catch him, I can try. But this is... Oh, he does the GFIs as well now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need a GFI on the blitz already. That is so bad. And if I don't get the knockdown, we are pretty screwed. In terms of our chances. Oh no. Ah, I should have pushed him there. Now I need to dodge. I mean, I do have a dodge reroll, so this is doable. But now he's actually, he's not been playing a horrible game. He's been doing some 1-die blocks, which worked out pretty lucky for him. But he's also had some bad stuff. Man, this is bad. Yeah, this is not a good... This is not good for us. And now he doesn't need to do any additional GFI. So now all the pressure is on me to try and fix this somehow. That really stupid completely screwed us there. He would not have been able to get past us if I had not screwed that one up. Yeah, I don't like this. At least I do still have a decent dodge for the blitz. So it's not completely horrible, but I still unhappy. Please. Really? That's the third GFI on the first one. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything about this. That's just annoying now. And I'm gonna start blaming the game again, because really? I did 3 GFIs, and each and every time I rolled a 1 on the first GFI instantly. That's just annoying. And of course my bait doesn't work again. Why would it? I mean, can you guys see why I'm annoyed? Hopefully. I only get stuns against him. Well, the 1 KO, yes. But it's just not working in the way that it is supposed to be working. And that is not okay. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do in that case? So I mean, you could argue again, yes, he scored, so it's deserved, but no, I disagree. That touchdown was not deserved. That touchdown was extremely lucky and should not have happened in any way, shape, or form. And of course, my ball carrier is the one that's... I mean, I'm not going to score anyway, so who cares? We're just going to try to block his team a teensy bit here. I mean, I'm still going to try for the vanity pass, but we're going to do that last. We might even want to try and foul something if we get the chance. But right now, all we basically want is just see if we can knock these guys around a bit. I really hope we do. He does have kick, so he's going to just use his kicker. And wow, really? He gets an extra reroll? Even with the fame? Oh yeah, I mean, with the insane amount of cheerleaders that he has. Oh no, actually, I mean, the push wouldn't have changed anything. So now I need to make an opening, so we need to allow this one, unfortunately, to just get pushed. Because I want to do this block next. Come on, Beast. Just do something. Kill a golem. How about that? I mean, we got the knockdown. But, I mean, that I'm annoyed at that result won't change the fact that it happened. Also, won't change the fact that we just can't frickin' get any sort of removal against him right now, apparently. At least nothing in terms of the injury department. Yeah, there's just nothing there. 4, 5, 6... No, will not happen. But still, I could foul, so let's put him there. Because I think a foul would be awesome, but it's also not going to happen. At least there. Oh, he actually lets himself get pushed. Which he should not have done. I mean, maybe. No. So yeah, we could do this now. It's a 6+ foul. And I think I'm gonna do that before this one. I know I don't have I can't get my dirty player there. And if I had moved first, maybe I could have gotten a player there, but also unlikely. So we'll just do this first. I want some sort of player removal there. Hopefully. Okay, we KO'd him. Did we get caught? We did not, so this might be helpful. We'll have to wait and see. And then the last thing we do have left is try and throw that ball. Oh, come on. Nope, doesn't make the catch. But that's okay. So, he has 2 KO players. I have 1, including a babe. So let's hope that... Okay, perfect. The flesh golem stays out. And my KO comes back. Thank you. If that had stayed out, regardless, with the babe, even with the babe in touch, in control, whatever. In effect, that's the word, I think. I would have been even more annoyed if that had failed twice. But right now, I mean, he's still going to be able to set up 11 players. He has 14 to begin with, so there's no chance that that's not going to happen. But at least now he has 1 strength 4 player less on the pitch that we have to worry about. And that will be helpful overall. I'm going to have to play aggressive and try to score maybe a little bit quicker here if I want to try and get the win. I could just play for the tie, but that would be boring. So I hope we can just try to exert a lot of control and maybe dominate his team a little bit now, so that I can afford to maybe score a little bit quicker and try to steal the ball away from him. It does risk us losing, of course. Why would you set up all your players on the line of scrimmage? That just gives me so many blocks, man. That is not something you should be doing. He has more block than I do, so if my block die are horrible, this could still end up being an issue for us. But let's just assume that that's not going to be the case, in which this is now a bad position for him. But he's putting everything on there. He's not leaving a single player behind. I'm really not sure what to think of this right now. It's not good. We can say that much. The question is how we start this and how we set this up overall. I mean, we basically want to work down the line in terms of riskiness, basically, I guess. And we're going to leave this side as a bit of a weak spot, maybe, since I don't have guard myself. And he has the dodge guy here plus the guard guy. It means I have less of a chance to knock these guys down. So, 2 die, 2 die, 2 die, 2 die. Wrestle would be next. So 2 die, 2 die. Then we're gonna switch this up a little bit. And make this go over here. I hope all of that will be fine. He can't use his kick player the way he's set up. I am gonna lose out on this side a little bit. I could also decide to not go over in this direction and instead go over there to just do something about this. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm just hoping that everything I have over there will be enough to really do something to him. I mean, I can't not go aggressive there now. This is too good of a chance to get so... Luckily, it hit him way worse than it did us. And it's a touchback as well, which means I get to choose who to put it on. We're still going to start with Toxoplasmosis down there, though. So yeah, this was horrible for him. It takes away a lot of my blocking options, which I'm not too happy about. Since this was a really good chance, but it might still be for the best that it did end up happening. We'll have to wait and see. We do start things off with 2 knockdowns. So that's already a good thing. Oh, he's just 1 away, yeah. And I can't really do much here, so we'll do this, that's for sure. Good. There we go, injury, so he levels up. Perfect, we finally get a guard. Barring anything bad. He regenerates though, so that guy's gonna be back. And then next we need to move, and we need to move as far as we can go. All of these guys are out of commission. He's gonna be... I think this side is actually better now. I would like to feed the touchdown to Hepatitis E, though, if we get the chance. So I think what we're going to do here is blitz him with Mighty Blow. Good. Come on. But this does give us a one-player advantage right now already, and with the pitch invasion going the way it did, I think the Fame did something there as well. Maybe? Or is it just luck-based? No, it's just straight-up 4+ rolls on everybody. So we just got very lucky there. He's gonna be up here. So I'm doing this because he's faster, so if we move him up the pitch already, we can hand off the ball to him next round and hope to get lucky that way. Oh, come on, just a push. I need the Beast to just gather some SPP here and be good. He needs to let himself get pushed there, by the way. If he doesn't, I don't know what he's thinking. Okay. I mean, if you really want to let me allow you to hit yourself, to hit you again. Also, it's just kind of boring to watch the 15 seconds watch down with him just using stand firm after all. Thank you so much for just changing that. And now he shouldn't use stand firm, that's for sure. But he does again. Which means I should foul, but I also can't get over there to really foul him. So my foul options aren't that good, which means we'll just go over here. Or there is probably better. Just set up. I mean, there's nothing he can do this round, basically. He can stand up 2 players right now. This was horrible for him. It's just not good. I'm questioning if I should risk this handoff, if I just maybe want to score quickly here and risk him having a lot of time to do this. But I think, so if we go up to here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 1 GFI to score. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So to here. So to here. So the 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would need to do 2 GFIs plus a handoff to give him the ball there. But I could do the handoff the turn after as well, because we will catch up to him slowly but surely. 2 turns, basically. This does come with some risks though, so I'm not sure. Maybe I should do the handoff first and then move him. He did not stand up a single player. I mean, now I kind of have to start fouling over here, won't I? Where's my dirty player? He's over there though. So that's not what we want. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go for the riskier play. But we're going to move these guys first to just give ourselves the better position against them. And I think we're also going to try and foul if we get the chance. So now we're just gonna move these guys in as much as we can. And I'm going to ignore these guys over here. It's just going to get him to stand them up. Although we probably want to do this one, though, don't we? Yeah. Let's keep that one in check. Although, no, I'm going to do this. Put him over to here. Because he's fast, still. Because he's got jump up. So we don't want him to move around too much. These all need to be saved, so let's do these one by one. Let's see if I can break my GFI curse. We can, that's 1. That's not 2, though. Gonna have to re-roll this one. And I'm even gonna do this. Come on, please. Okay, no. So that's where things start to get a little bit problematic again, because now I have to pick up the ball again, although we can probably just move him up to here. Pick up the ball again and try another handoff. I just want to level him. That he leveled is so good. That's extremely helpful. But now I am going to get more blocks again. I could just stall this out until the end now. It's also super boring, so I'm not going to score next round since we can't really... I want to stay out of this guy's reach, so I'm going to move him up first, then we're going to go pick up the ball, and then we're going to try a handoff again. I don't want to fail the handoff down here again, where he potentially could get to me a little bit easier. Okay, he knocks us down there. That's fine, though. I can get a 2-die block there. And that's basically all he can do. Yeah, that was still a quick turn. Just knock him down where he stands, please. Good. So none of these are really good right now. We need to get rid of the guard player first. Thank you very much. Do we just want to push him down there? No, I think I'm actually gonna put him next to the beast. Let's see about this one. So this one is nice because we can put him down there and stay. He might move him down in here, but if he does that, I'm okay with it. This would be a 2-die, this would be a 1-die. This would be a 2-die, but I would push him closer, which is why I need to be a little bit careful. We could also try to knock him down. I'm worried that if I go with the beast, things could be looking down for us, but no, let's try. Okay, we get this one. So the thing is, if I follow this, I won't get an assist here, which means we won't get a 2-die there. So I think I'm actually going to stay. I still won't get an armor break. The Claw Mighty Blow so far has just been completely underwhelming. Okay, now we get the push with the beast over to... yeah, let's put him to there just to give ourselves some options there. Then I'm gonna stay, which means now he gets the 2-die block down here. With another push that we're going to follow up. So this one I really want to do, but we can't afford to right now as much, basically. So let's get this started. Well, no, I haven't blitzed yet, have I? So we're gonna blitz down here. Wrestle is not good enough. Push him back there and then... Now I think I just need to stay there, don't I? Or do I go to here to cover these? Could also move into here, which would allow him to get a 2-die block, but that means he can start going back there to pressure us. So I think I'm going to do this instead. It's going to give... Once he stands this gap, it's going to give him a decent thing, but we'll see. Let's see about the pickup first. That one works, so... Handoff again. Come on. Awesome. Okay, so we can score next round. That's perfect. That gives me 5 turns to try and steal the ball away from him, and it gives him 6 turns to score, though, which is not good. He's more than capable. He will have all of his rerolls while I'm down to 2 already, so what I'm doing right now is risky, allowing him to do this. That he managed to score this is just completely horrible. That puts us at a disadvantage in all of those terms. And this is still not ideal. I mean, I have all of my players, yes, but he regenerated the injury, so he's gonna get that zombie back. This guy could come back. So there's lots and lots of issues with all of this. Our defense looked more or less fine in the first half, though. So maybe if we don't get all of the GFI once again, we can actually defend against him this time. But we will have to wait and see. He also made an error in the beginning with that weird 6+ dodge there. So maybe that was a misclick. Maybe... I have no idea. He can't really reach us right now. He wants to pressure me, of course, but I'm willing to let him do that. I don't mind scoring now. I am going to try to get my blocks in here. And I wouldn't mind him losing a reroll doing this now. Doesn't though. Well, what can you do? Yeah, what can you do? Oh, he goes for the 1-die push. Really? Wow. Okay. Gets rewarded for it as well. That makes me a little bit mad again. Really? That's a worthwhile thing for him? That's not okay. Oh boy. So we're still gonna start with blocks, and as long as I don't roll double skulls and all that, we're not in danger of getting surfed or anything. Because we are up there right now. Now let's maximize blocks. And I'm gonna try to get a werewolf again. Which only works though if we don't fail this. Nah, that's also okay. If we only end up pushing him, it happens. Come on. There we go, another KO. It's another possibility of a player he could be missing, but injuries would just be so much nicer now, wouldn't they? So what we're gonna try now is blitz with the beast. 3-die block gives us a better chance to roll a POW, which is what ends up happening. Come on, give me that werewolf. Yes. And no, so just a stun. Well, not much we can do about that, of course. And then I've got the assist over here for that mighty blow block, and afterwards I'm going to just run this one in. I mean, we could stall this longer. No problems, but I don't want to. As I've said, I want to try to win this. I want to take the riskier path. I want to be able to get more SPP here. We were in control. That kickoff event just was extremely good for us, without a doubt. Okay, the flesh golem comes back. That's less ideal. But we're still going to have to wait and see how this one plays out now. I think I'm also going to switch these because this is a bit of a weaker position right now. So I think I like that one a little bit more. The beast is very solid there, so it's unlikely that that's going to play a big role. And we're also going to do this, I think. Just put the dodge guy over there. But yeah, switch the block guy like this. Main reason is I think it's unlikely that he's gonna try to blitz these corners after all, so the dodge guys are more of a precaution than a necessity. So it's more likely that the weak spot would be this point right now, and even that is not a good weak spot, so we want to make that an even less desirable weak spot by putting a dodge guy there, so if he does not knock us down, he can't move through. Even with guard, the best he could hope for here is a 1-die, as long as, well, the Dauntless would make a 2-die. He doesn't have Dauntless on one of these guys. That's a possibility. But once again, I think we'll be more or less okay there. So, can we make this work? 4 turns for Nurgle is not that much to steal the ball and make away with it. It's not impossible, but it's not a guarantee. While 5 turns for Necromantic is more than enough time to steal the ball, especially, not to steal the ball, to score, especially if the ball just lands instantly where he needs it to be, and he gets a high kick so he can catch it as well. This is pretty bad. If the ball had been back there, or just up here, it would have been way better, but this was a good kick for him. Very good one indeed. He can't surf us, but he's trying to set up something for him here. I'm happy that we've got all the strength 4 there, so at least I can try to tighten the noose there, and he starts things up with double skulls. That's good. That's also 1 reroll gone already. He still has 3 for, well, 4 turns in which he can use them now. And we have a player disadvantage. Not what we wanted here. Yeah, this is not good. Really like him to fail something there. Wow, okay, now he's wrecking again. Yeah, this is bad. This is not good whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go down here. Just to push on him is at least something, though. He can still blitz. Right now, I think he's going to go for pneumonia. The way he set this up, he can't really do anything else. But all I need now... This was also just a very weird first half, I think. So maybe if we go for a little bit more for traditional... Why would you do it like this? Yeah, have fun. Now you're going to be in a one-die situation. Oh, I hope he regrets this one. He doesn't. This is just, he doesn't get punished for mistakes like this. He needed another assist there. He could have definitely, if he had put a player there and blitzed from here, he would have kept the 2-die. It's just simple as that. And he's not doing that, and it's still working out for him. And I'm very mad that he does not get punished for mistakes like this. It's every damn time my opponents do these things, they work. And they really should not. How are they supposed to learn not to do moves like that when they just never fail? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we could potentially get a player next to him there, but it's not really likely, I guess. Do I want to do this, though? That's the question now. I think we don't. I think what I want to do is serve a werewolf. First and foremost. So I need to start with this because the Beast of Nurgle needs to be moved. But he needs to be moved where this guy started his turn, basically. And of course now he's really stupid. Why wouldn't he be really stupid? It would just be helpful for him not to be. I mean, goodbye werewolf. So that's one worry of the pitch. With the KO as well. So he might not come back. Once again, no injury though. Okay, and then we knock him down. Gonna have to stay there, I think. If we follow, he can get easier assists to push me out. He can still push me out, but it's a lot harder for him right now. Just not happy about this setup. So I guess we still do this. Put him behind there. There is a big gap here that I can't close right now, and he could decide to go in this direction. So let's do this. He is going to be here. And then I'm going to try to dodge him, which does not work. So that's a bummer. Can't reroll it though. Let's see what he ends up doing. Getting rid of the werewolf there was good, I think. This is still a bit problematic though. That he just rolled a 1. It's just, I'm rolling too many 1s on important dice rolls right now. That was a 2+1 though, yeah. The diagonal, or the guy counted, of course. So yeah, he's gonna try to shut me out now, which means now these guys are pretty much out of position, and we'll have to try and work with these, which could work. I hope it will. I could also serve another player here, but this is a bit of a problem. What he cannot easily do right now, well, yeah. Oh, this is just horrible. Why was that necessary? Also, not a single foul appearance roll so far. He hasn't rolled a single one there, and now, of course, he gets another stun. Yeah, I basically hate this. I mean, I needed to pull this guy back a little bit, because he could have just gone through here. Maybe I should have allowed him to do that, because then we would have been in a better position to block him there. And now I'm gonna have to do stuff like this again to try and catch him, which is just annoying, and he can... My God, why? Why do I always do this? Why is this always necessary? Man, I'm just annoyed at myself half of the time, basically. If he moves this guy just here. Hopefully he won't do that. Okay, he doesn't. Thank you. We'll have to wait and see if he even stands these guys up. It's GFI to block this guy to begin with again as well, which is just not what we want to see there. That's perfect. He's either going to use another reroll, which is okay for us, and he does, and he fails it regardless, which is even better. But no armor break. So now what I could do is just try to disengage, but I think I'm going to try and serve this guy again. But I need to do other stuff first, which is more important. He can score with him, but not easily. So I'm still going to have to... Yeah, we're just going to move him back for now. I'm not going to blitz with him as much as I want to. Unfortunately, we can't really afford to right now. Okay, we also don't get to serve him. But that's okay. We get the stun. Once again, not the injury. Regardless, let's do this. Just lock this guy down a teensy bit. Okay, now I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna move him up the pitch. Which might be a mistake. Because he's really strong here and I'm still really not. I also want to do this one first. But the beast, as always, just completely disappoints. Why? I wanted to follow. Oh, I misclicked. Well, now this is even worse. Well, it doesn't matter much, but still. Yeah, this is horrible. I need to get the knockdown now. And I fail the GFI again. It's just... Really? At least we get the knockdown. That's a start. And I catch the ball, which is even better. God damn it, though. Really? Okay, we need to move over in this direction. Just push us, but it needs to be good enough right now. Man, I really hope we can keep this. He's gonna have to roll a POW. This guy could score. 3-6 with 2 GFIs still, but right now we still have a chance. And I do have a player in position on which we might get the ball, so there is a chance that we can win this. Okay, he just stood up the ghoul. Who is he going to blitz with? Okay, he's going straight with him. Please don't knock me down. So far he doesn't. I have dodge, which means he needs to reroll this. Oh, please don't knock me down. He knocks us down. Still means he can't score, I think. Okay, ball doesn't scatter outside. And I get another attack there. He fails to pick up since he's already rerolled. That ends his turn. Good. We are regaining control here. In really important ways as well. Okay, let's do this. So first of all, I'm going to serve this guy now. I mean, that just needs to happen. There we go. Goodbye. Next, he's going to stay there, I think, because that's where he is. And then if he decides to pick up the ball and stuff like that, he can't really go anywhere. This guy needs to move further. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means we can go to here. 3, 6, yes. So now he's exactly in scoring range. Next up needs to be the safe-ish blocks that we can do. To try and get something out of this still. Although I probably want to try the pickup next. No, I want to chain push my beast closer, but that won't work here. At least yet, which means we need to do others first. This block worked and was important for that. So now I've got 1 assist here, so now this is a 1 die. Ah, no, it doesn't quite work out. I mean, I could try this. Oh no, he also has stand firm, so this won't work in any way. So that means where I block does not matter quite as much. Trying to figure out if I even want to try to pick up the ball this round. We probably do, but he's going to blitz me. And that could cost us the ball again. Okay, do this. I'm running out of time. Really? Another really stupid? Isn't that just lovely? And then he's just gonna stay there, yeah. I ran out of time. I'm not quite sure he's gonna be able to blitz me because I can't get to these guys, and with him now being really stupid again, this was just a horrible match for GFIs and really stupid rolls. And he, once again, he's got Claw, Mighty Blow, Block, and not a single injury. Nada. Zilch. It's very unlikely that he's going to be able to score this now. It's still a chance that I can lose this. He needs to reroll this again. And he gets the knockdown yet again. How many times have I been in this situation and just not gotten this? And now he also gets the KO. Please just give me a scatter up there. Nope. So it's gonna stay a tie. No, he actually now, he is once again in a position in which he can realistically still score very, very possibly. He needs to put this guy down here, though. He didn't. Thank you. Because now I can blitz this guy, which is his only scoring threat, with my block, Mighty Blow tackle player. Which means I won't score. There's no way for me to get the guy, the ball up there to this guy. There's just no way that I can make this work. Yeah, I just didn't get the block die. Man, this was an unsatisfactory match. Realistically, I feel like I should have won this one by a landslide. Just comparing the teams, it's just it shouldn't be looking like this. And now, there it is. That's what I feared. That is what could really cost us now. And then he does a one-die block. It works again. He doesn't have a reroll left. He gets rewarded for it, as always. See, this is just stuff that makes me so mad at this. Because this is just annoying. I mean, this was a 4+ this time. I think that's something I know it was a 2+ again. So I can't even put it on that. I mean, I kind of have to try this, don't I? Can't just stand in his way. And now that won't help. It's not good enough. Yes, this was an unnecessary block, but it's the calculated risk right now, basically, that we have to take, and we get yet another KO. Because now we have to take the big risk, which is this blitz. I don't think I really have a different option. I mean, we can activate him first. Or try to, which works. Just so that we have him active down there. He's not really important to this any longer, but this is, come on. Okay, we make this one. So I have my reroll for this, and we actually need it. Come on. Really? Really? I mean, hopefully the pushback is all we need. No. But really, I'm so mad at this. This is what I mean. He gets the... See, this is just annoying, because now it's not me making mistakes, it's the dice not allowing me to do this. So now I have two choices. We can either go to here, which is where we're going to start going. So if he picks up the ball, he needs to dodge past me, basically. If he doesn't blitz me out of the way. Or I'm gonna go here, which means he needs to block me out of the way first. And he would still have his blitz afterwards if he needs it. And I have no idea which one is better. And if I'd risked the block with him, we would also be looking much better now. But man, do I hate this. I'm gonna risk this, I think. Didn't make the dodge. Yeah, he has a very good chance to score this now. I'm so mad at this. This is so dumb. It should not be looking like this. I probably back here would have been better as well, but I mean, what can you do now? Oh God, if he does this. Why? Why does he do this? What the hell? What the hell? I'm so mad. This just, it adds insult to injury. Really? Really? This is how we're going with this. Not only does he make the stupidest move ever, but it works. When he had such a good setup to score this without needing any of those dodges. Oh, this might be the worst loss we've ever had. And then we roll a 1. Yeah, that just adds on to this. It's... Wow. I'm sorry for getting this salty. I'm reeling it back in here, but... the most undeserved win ever. God damn, I'm so mad at this. This is so annoying. This win just... No. I hate this so much. This is not good. This is not fun at all. Really. God, this was just stupid. I'm actually mad here. Oh no, it's another double. Oh God. I want to take guard, but I also want to take diving tackle. I want to take guard, but I also want to take diving tackle. Guys. I want to take diving tackle. He's not gonna get guard. Yes, you can yell at me. I'm gonna take diving tackle. Sue me. Man. That match. No removals whatsoever, even though we beat him up plenty. He got the weirdest rolls. That's what I said. Basically, if a newer player, they go for weird moves and they work for them, and they don't learn. He didn't get punished for a single stupid move he made in this match, I think. I'm so mad that it happened, that worked out that way. We can't change it. I'll have to accept it, of course, but man, really? Really? This is just frustrating. But oh well, what can you do? This is just, no. I can't, I have no words. No. Not even gonna attempt to be okay with this. Yeah, either way, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, you enjoyed my suffering, and you can tell me again that this was a deserved win. It wasn't. Newsflash. Yeah, this is actually one I'm genuinely mad at. I get salty a lot, but this one I'm genuinely mad at. I should not have lost this one. God, this is aggravating. It doesn't matter. I mean, I hope you still enjoyed this one. I didn't that much, especially with the end. I mean, it happens. I'm gonna get over it. We're gonna do better next time again, but yeah. See y'all next time, I guess. Bye, guys.